Well, hi everybody, and good morning to you. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Monday morning, December 2nd. We are in our second day of the month, early December, and you know what? We've got some weather I think we can all enjoy for early December. Mostly clear skies this morning. There are a few clouds across our southwest and to our northeast this morning. Most of us will see a good amount of sunshine today. I think we'll see a little bit of an increase in clouds later this afternoon. Wind's not terribly bad out of the southwest. A little stronger maybe up towards the north, but even then, these winds are much lighter than what we dealt with over the weekend. Partly cloudy skies overnight as a weak surface trough passes through. That will bring just a shift in our winds towards the west and northwest. Tomorrow, those westerly winds that will help to warm things up a few more degrees tomorrow. There'll be a few clouds early, otherwise look for a good amount of sunshine. Really, the key to the forecast the next couple of days is trying to figure out how much snowpack is going to impact our temperatures, because the more snow you have on the ground, the more it's going to hold back those temperatures from warming up. So it does make that kind of hard. So the warmest temperatures will be over areas that don't have much snow on the ground, especially in northern Kansas, southeast Nebraska. Those are the areas that have very little, if any, snow on the ground, so that will be the impacts there. So today we'll range anywhere from the upper 30s in the northeast to the lower 50s in northern Kansas. We'll go with low 40s in the Tri-Cities, which is right around our average daytime high this time of the year. But if we didn't have all the snow still left on the ground, we'd be pushing probably mid 40s later on today. So the snow does have an impact on our weather out there. Tonight, falling back into the 20s, not as cold as what we have this morning, low or mid and upper 20s. And in fact, these temperatures will probably level off quite a bit after midnight, as we'll kind of halt the cooling quite a bit after the midnight hour. And then tomorrow, a little bit warmer for most of us, still struggling to reach 40 up north, but we could make low and mid 40s across the south and southeast. Again, areas without much snow on the ground, those are going to be your warmest areas for tomorrow. And then Wednesday, kind of similar, maybe a degree warmer in spots. Once again, a lot of 40s, some 50s across our south and southeast, maybe still struggling to 40 up towards the north. Now, as we jump ahead now, we've kind of summed up those 3 days here. Again, lots of sunshine, quiet weather, 40s for highs, 20s for lows. Not too bad. Thursday, a few more clouds coming in the advance of a cold front, and actually there's going to be a storm system, but it looks to stay to our south in Kansas and Oklahoma. It may clip north central Kansas with some very light precipitation, but that chance is even pretty low. Nothing for us in Nebraska. The only feature that we'll see is a cold front that is going to cool us back on Friday. But keep in mind, we're going with a high of 37 on Friday. Our average high, I think, by the end of this week is going to be around 39 or 40 degrees. So that's not really that far below average for this time of the year. The weekend looking pretty good right now, back in well into the 40s. Would not be surprised to see 50s. A lot of that will hinge on how much snow we can melt off this week. If we get to the point where there's very little snow left on the ground by this weekend, we might break 50 degrees over the weekend. So wouldn't rule that out at all, especially Sunday. I think Sunday's the best chance of doing that. And the only day there that features a little bit of wind, or a little more wind, I should say, is Saturday. We'll be breezing. We're talking about winds up there in that 15 to 20 mile per hour range, which again is not that bad. You look at the long range. Again, a lot of above average this week. That slipped down below average on Friday, but again, keep in mind that's only a few degrees below average. It does look like as we get into early next week, we see our next disturbance pass through. That's going to bring more clouds. Might bring us some precipitation towards Monday, maybe Tuesday. It does not look significant at this point here. It looks like a fairly weak system coming out of the northwest, more of a clipper type system, which those are usually weaker than the ones that we had last week that came out of the southwest. It will bring some colder temperatures, but it looks like we'll warm right back up towards the middle of next week here. So it does look to be a temporary cool down. So again, there's not a lot to complain about here in this forecast, because it's fairly tranquil, fairly quiet, and a lot more above average than below average. When you're doing that in early December, you're doing pretty good. When you have 40s and 50s, you're doing pretty good. All right, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care. Enjoy your Monday. We'll see y'all again on Tuesday morning. God bless. Bye.